Everybody don't want to wait till the countdown, man. It's too exciting right now, man. Start that bit like that.
I
2 seconds,
feel
like 10 seconds. Yeah. But yo. Welcome to the Concrete Show, man. It's your boy Salo.
and it's your boy B back at it again with the white vans.
But I ain't
We
do
got
this. I
baby
ain't do
girl
this
in there
so.
again. Of course,
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know.
I know.
Yeah,
I know your little sidekick always in there.
I swear, man, can't get rid of her. You know, she here. You know, if I'm here, she down there nearby. Shoot, man.
For
Go to the strip
real.
club. Where your little girl at? She always with you,
Oh
then.
Lord, I hope she ain't in there. But,
Nah, yeah, nah, she.
but 20 years later, be like, where your girl at? She on the pole.
Well, that killed me, boy.
Nah, hey, for real.
No, man. But hey,
But nah,
man.
she ain't gonna be on that.
Nah, yeah, nah. But hey, man, yeah, let's talk about it, man. We all know what happened. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes,
we're here right
sir.
now. We all know what happened. Big news. You know what I'm saying? This thing really been lingering around since after the 4 game skid. Not we
Yeah,
lost 4 games. When we lost 4 games, we didn't lose 4 straight. But after, you know what
yeah.
I'm
After
saying?
that,
Yeah,
who
it
was that
came
fourth
up.
loss? I can't even think of it. Was it
North
North Carolina?
Carolina.
Who was it? Okay, yeah.
Yep. It was, uh, they was all close losses though. You know what I'm saying, but we're getting that a little bit. You know what I'm saying, but it went away for a little bit, and then it ended up coming back after Florida State. You know what I'm saying, people's like, hey, TVD, the emergency TVD doing his thing, man. On the offense looking great, the defense still looking pooty, man. But lost to Florida State, and now we is where we at today. That was pretty much the loss that sealed it, man. And Cristobal in the building, Manny Diaz out of her.
Definitely.
B, your initial thoughts.
I mean, my initial thoughts was that look, for me personally, I already like I was over the whole I've been over the not I ain't gonna say been because I was a big supporter as well. But I was after you know what I'm saying after the 4 games we lost, I was done with him. Now he had the potential to save his job or whatever, going on a nice little. Hey, now come on, now you trying to shine and stuff, man. But now, but after the potential, but after he lost to FSU, I'm like, it was just like, oh, there it is. You know, I wanted him going regardless, whether he won beat FSU and whether he would have won the bowl game if he was able to, coach that game. I still would have wanted him gone. But if he would have stayed, he would have stayed. I'm not. I mean, I'm my allegiance is to the team. Real talk. My allegiance to the team. It ain't to players. It ain't to coaches. I mean, that's just me. Like players come. I mean, players come and go. Coaches come and go. The school remains. So my allegiance is to the school. Whoever there, I'm riding with him. But personally, I wanted him going regardless. My initial. So what I thought, I'm like, I'm done with him. Um, Now the whole like uncertainty, the back and forth, the reports, the rumors, the inside scoops and all that stuff. I kept myself tempered. I'm like, it sound good, but wasn't nothing official. So I just like, listen, it's everybody keeps saying it's a possibility that Manny could remain and he could stay. So I'm just like, well, if that's a possibility, then ain't no need for me to get too excited because if I get that excited and that's what end up happening, I'm gonna, come down hard. So it's like for me that was my initial thoughts. First, already out of there. Secondly, I just ride with the team, but I wanted them gone.
Yeah, man, my initial thoughts. Um, well, you feel bad, you know what I'm saying, but that's the football life. You know what I'm saying? Just overall, like how it was handled and shit. Like, man, they leaving Manny out there in the wind like that. You recruiting everything, man. But you know what I'm saying, football. especially the coaching world of football. It's a cutthroat world, man. But it kind of seemed like so Miami the way they
Definitely.
did it. Not like Miami Hurricanes, kind of like 305 Miami. Like, right, they sound like, hey man, that's part of the coaching,
Hey,
man. Doing it grimy, boy.
hey, you in the business of wins. That's it. You're in the business of wins. I mean, it is like that. Hey, look, I I ain't gonna say I feel bad because I mean you can fire me for 8 mil all you want. I mean, if I can get fired and get 8 mil, I'm happy. But so I ain't gonna say I feel bad, but I would prefer them to let him go off rip. I don't know why they waited. I don't know why they did that. So I
Yeah,
agree. I don't like. I would agree with the sentiments of not liking how they handled it. It was too like what the hell y'all doing? Like it's too much of that in the atmosphere. So
yeah,
I
yeah.
would be like, listen, y'all moving on, just move on.
Just
Regardless,
move
don't
on.
try
Like,
to be the
yeah, stop playing with it. But
yeah.
what it
Telling Manny
was,
like what? Go ahead.
what it was, I guess they were so set on getting Cristobal, so it's like, you know what I'm saying, we can't move unless he move. But I'm gonna say ain't no point in putting it out there like that, man. But I think what it was, man, everybody was just so excited, and the people that's involved, you know what I'm saying, I think they were so excited, like to get things moving. So, you know what I'm saying, like the leaks, like I never seen leaks like this before in my life, bro. Like, damn, we know who the
Me
new
neither,
AD gonna
dog.
be
Like,
supposedly. We know Mario Cristobal. He like they telling us days prior before the Oregon game, like yeah, Cristobal set. I'm like, dang, like, okay,
yeah,
that's what's up.
bruh,
And I'm talking like this on social media. Like,
bruh,
I'm like, whoa,
bruh. I'm so like no. Let me rephrase that because I'm not so tuned in, but I am in this like. Listen, you the one that brought me into this world. I'm gonna keep it G. Before you started talking about the Canes, I'm just chilling in the house watching games. You started talking about the Canes. You're like, bro, let's do the show. I'm like, all right, bet. So you brought me into the whole recruiting world because I don't worry about no recruits like that. I mean, first of all, I don't live in Miami. We stay in Tampa, Florida, 813. We don't live in Miami. I don't. We barely go to high school games. Like, so it's like I'm not. I care about the team and the players, the current rosters on the team. I don't really worry about who potentially going to be on the team until
yeah,
they own the team.
right,
So you brought me in, so I got so now it's a whole new world, right? So with all the people that we done got in connected with, like that's down with this Miami stuff on YouTube and on Facebook and on Twitter and all this stuff. Being in the group chat with them boys and learning stuff, learning like inside stuff that people trying to be very very cryptic about. You just get deeper into this whole thing, so it's crazy. So I've been knowing about this whole from other people like Flo and football and I mean football bill X. I've been knowing about this thing for months. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But not knowing for sure, it's like it messes with your emotions. Like, bro, what's up? Because people don't want to say because if it ain't official, then they don't want to look a certain way or they don't know y'all met. So it's a whole that I'm into right now. I never thought I would be this much. Like I more of us than I. So, but you just when people say like, oh well, you never know, still rumors,
yeah.
reports, possibilities, if ands, buts, and maybes. You just be like, all right, well, I guess I gotta wait till that shit to you know it's official before I can really go off what they saying too much. Them boys weren't wrong though, and I know I trust them. Like
They say, they
they
say
say
you freezing
something,
up,
I
B.
listen. I put it like that. Like they say something, listen. I'm
Are
gonna
you
give it
freeze?
some credit.
You
I'm
just
gonna
a little
put some
choppy
weight
right
behind my
now.
say good. Or
I can hear you, but you real choppy right now.
Oh, okay. My Wi-Fi.
Actually, let me try to switch it up. Could be my Wi-Fi. Let me switch to my phone. Yeah, now you're completely frozen up. Am
Am
I
I
frozen?
frozen? Nah, I hear you.
Uh, my bad, brother.
All
Yeah, it's a little
right,
better.
I'm better.
Sat next to the router. Good.
All right. I had to get
I already
closer,
know.
but
But yeah, man, I agree with you. I mean, for most parts that I heard, man, really, the recruiting world, you kind of bought me into that, dude. I was like, man, I just want to talk about what I see, and then you start getting more in recruiting. I'm like, okay, this, like, just know what's going on. Like, sometimes you want to know things ahead of time, pretty much, dude. And then when I started doing the videos with Flo was giving some inside detail. I was like, dang, man, like I don't want to know, but I do want to know. You know what I'm saying? You would like this whole little adventure that we've been through with Mario, like it's been fun. But the reason I didn't want to know, cause I didn't want to be stressed out. And the whole thing was that did stress you out. Like, man, what's going on, man? Look, like, I'm hitting you up, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Like, man, this is just stressing.
bruh,
Hey, I didn't. Hey, it's a dangerous to tap into, man. But I mess with it, man. But like I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
like like I said, overall, I mean, if I'm going back to my initial thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand really what kind of bashing Mario. I want to say those are just Manny Diaz fans like that, or they just being tough critics, or they just don't like the dude. I'm like, I mean, he's proven that he can win games, and he beats the teams that he's supposed to beat. You know what I'm saying? Albeit you smashed them. I mean, I'm not gonna make no excuse for that. You know, some folks say, well, comes down to a matchup. I'm like, well, as a coach, you gotta match up as well. Like, if it's a matchup game, that's where coaching comes into play. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't understand where the criticism of Cristobal is coming
Right.
from, because he's proven that he's a good coach. You know what I'm saying? People, they go back all the way to FIU. I'm like, you built FIU up, man. They just had issues. FIU is a terrible program. I'm saying Butch Davis kind
I'm
of
about to
let
say
that out
it's
the bag.
FIU. I mean, what? It's FIU. I mean, what you would expect? Like, you think he's gonna make noise at I mean, like national noise at FIU?
Yeah.
Come on,
And the
man.
only reason he didn't stay retained, man, is because he didn't like the AD there. You know what I'm saying? Because I say, as you could tell, what Butch Davis said, he said they don't really care about football. So, and I'm assuming Cristobal probably cussed him out or something, man.
You already know
Like,
he's a fiery guy.
he's a fiery guy, man. Which is, you know what I'm saying, he's not like a
But
blowing your
mm,
face all the time. You know what I'm saying? He's more like you could tell his presence in the room is well known. Like, if he step into the room, like, like, oh, coach here, man. Like, you feel that? You know what I'm saying? There's a certain level of respect, man. That just comes with human nature, man. Like, like when your daddy walk in the room, like, man, trying to seize everything, man.
right.
All the fun's over with.
All that can get cut out, huh?
It's over, guys. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, he's proven he's a good coach. He's definitely an upgrade for Manny Diaz. He was actually my first choice. He was actually my first choice when Mark Ritt left. You know what I'm saying? It was Mario. I think Manny was my second coach. my second choice. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
pretty good for the program. And the fact that the school is willing to put all this money into football, like, really, I'm like, what the hell took y'all so long, man? Like, bruh, y'all just pouring money out like it's nothing now. Talk about a new stadium. Talk about how much you're gonna pay coaches. Like, are you kidding me?
Right. I just watched that little Orange Bowl committee that John Ruiz did. I mean, he had like he had like at 5 p.m. on Facebook. He had like a little panel with his
That was
sons and the
today, this
doctor,
morning.
and that was it was today at it was like 2 hours ago
Oh, it's not. I didn't even know that was going
today.
on.
Um, yeah, I was watching it before we got on here, but they was talking about it. They was talking about doing it at Coral Gables High School. They said like it's like 25 acres of land, and like you only need like 12, 13 for the stadium. But what they were saying was like they can figure out how to make it feasible. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're not trying to tear down Coral Gables High School. It's like he actually put in a lot of money, donated a lot of money to Coral Gables High School. He's like they would upgrade it and make it a better high school. You know what I'm saying? Like they just, but that's just the idea they talking about. So I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, if, it's open mind. You know what I'm saying? That's on y'all. You know,
Yeah,
let them figure that out. I'm happy with it. Um,
yeah.
but this is my thing. Okay, look, we all know we all know that Mario is an upgrade. Well, I ain't gonna say we all know because there's a lot of people that don't feel that way, don't think that, don't believe that. But I mean, he is. He is. I mean, Manny don't have head coach. Manny didn't never even had head coach experience.
For like
You
a
know what I
day.
mean? Right. I mean, he learned how to do a press conference or whatever, but that's it. Um, he don't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you talking about you talking about Manny learning at Miami how to be a head coach, or a person that compared to a person that already knows how to do it, person that already has experience. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you talking about a person that has just one more. He's one more. Like how he isn't an upgrade. Now for the people that said they would prefer Lane Kiffin over Mario, I have no, you know, I mean, listen, I like Mario, but I have no problem with that. That's no beef. If you say I prefer this guy over Mario, cool. But if you say I prefer Manny over Mario, then that's a problem. I don't I don't get it. I don't get it. Like this was crazy though. This was crazy though, Salo. Look, before there was any before there was any rumors of Manny being fired or like well like really out there any rumors of potential coach changes, any rumors of Mario being the coach that we wanted, everybody was like everybody was on Manny head for the bull crap. Everybody was on Manny head. Manny allowed the most passing yards against the defense. Now Manny is a defensive coach, right? He's a defensive coach, right? We got the most passing yards put up on us. We got the most rushing yards put up on us last year versus UNC. We missed the most tackles in the nation. Now I don't know if some other team surpassed us, some other sorry team surpassed us, but we was the worst tackling team, at least in the P5. I mean, come on. And he's a defensive minded coach, and we the worst tackling team. We can't stop nobody in the pass. We can't stop a 4th and 14. We can't stop nobody on the run. Is you crazy?
Yeah.
How is this guy good?
What happened though, man? Like between 2016, 2017, 2018, you might even say 2019, a little bit. Like what happened these past 2 years?
Yeah, I
Like
mean, shoot,
defense. Hey,
it was 6 and 7.
well, he had no offense. Offense is trash. The defense was taking a small dip. You know what I'm saying? But like I don't understand because the defense is fire. Like this is the only reason Manny Diaz got the head coaching gig. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think
Exactly.
like like 20, like when he became the head coach, like okay, you probably had some people they was just upset about Cristobal, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people did want Cristobal. But before that, people was like, damn, man, he's gonna leave. He's going to Temple. Mark Rick ran him off. Like we was on Mark Rick head, like how we on Manny head right now. You know what I'm saying? But it was it was it was no it was no question that um from the Al Golden days of Mark DiNarfio, from Manny Diaz came in, the defense was pretty much night and day. Like the defense was fire.
Yeah.
So I don't understand like what happened
Oh,
between
definitely.
that and then. I think
What you think?
I think my biggest, I mean, I play linebacker, you know what I'm saying? I know how crucial it is to the defense. And having Shaq and pick me there to hold it down, you know what I'm saying, and going and the linebacker play just drop offs tremendously after they leave. I know that made a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Because when you think about it, Shaq is the only 4-star linebacker, I believe, that played for Manny Diaz at Miami. Besides Zach McLeod. Zach McLeod too. You know
And
what
he
I'm saying?
played
Everybody else is 3 stars, 2 stars.
and Shaq and Zach. Well, Shaq played 4 years and Zach played about 10. So I mean, you got people playing their whole life tenure, and you still can't get no other. You know what I'm saying? No
I
other
thought
top linebacker to come through.
maybe that was on him, man. Maybe he thought he was
And
like,
then Zach,
shoot, I coach these freshmen up, so I could if I coach them up, you know what I'm saying? I could definitely coach Brian Bradley Jennings, Corey Flagg, etc. Hey, I could build them up.
no. I think what happened. I think what happened is the inexperience. I think what happened is the inexperience of being a head coach. That's what I think happened. I mean, you're trying to figure it out and learn as you go. The thing is, trying to figure out and learn as you go at Miami is not a good mix. It's not a good recipe for success. Not a good recipe for support because at Miami we not with that. You know what I'm saying? You trying to learn and figure it out. It's not like you got it figured out and you talking about stacking recruiting classes. It's like, bro, I mean, you talking about stacking recruiting classes, but you don't even want to play the guys that's raw. Like it took injuries for freshmen to come in so they can turn the season around. Think about this. If them seniors didn't get hurt, he would have never took them out the game, and then instead of being 7-5, we probably be 5-7. Like, because honestly, we all see what I saw with our eyes. It's like they're not getting it done. Why is they still there? And so I think it's inexperience. That's what really happened. And so inexperience got him out of Miami. That's pretty much what it is. I think he should go back. Listen, he should go to a smaller school, be the head coach there. He might have to work his way back up. Now he might have to go be a DC again,
Yeah,
dominate
be a
again,
DC.
get a head
Yeah.
coaching job at a yeah. I think he's a listen, I know he got fired from where he was at Texas by
Yeah.
what's his boy name?
Mac Brown.
Yeah, Matt Brown. I understand that, but you learn, you get better. So I feel like he's a great DC. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he can go show out in that position, then get another chance to be a head coach somewhere at like a temple somewhere. You know what I mean? Showcases what he learned and put it together. Then he can jump up to a big boy school. I don't think this
Yeah.
is just because you get just because Miami let you go don't mean it's over for you. And Manny he's straight. The season ain't over. He got plenty of opportunity to find another place to land on. You know what I'm saying? So listen,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to bash Manny. Manny is cool. You know what I'm saying? Manny was fun. I think it was sometimes too much fun. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about getting blown out by 30 points and then celebrating with a turnover chain. I don't get that. But I think he got to learn. It's all a learning experience for him. So I think he'll get it together. But right now, it's just not the place to get it together. Miami is not the place for that.
Like, you know, it's kind of funny with fans though, bro. Like your assessment, like like that's how it's supposed to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? I rock with it. It didn't at the end of the day, it just didn't work, man. Like some fans be straight up backpedaling, man. Like Manny Diaz, he bought the turnover chain, man. That crap. I'm like, hold up, man. We all know when they bust that bit out, every fan on the planet was like, that bit hard, man. What? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When we win it, like, okay, man, come on, dog. Like, but now it's like, oh, that was a gimmicky prop, blah blah. I'm like, man, come on, man. Like, I don't know y'all rock with
Yeah,
that.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like person going back on what how they originally felt like because everybody loved it. Now when we went, of course, listen, when we winning, especially that year when we was what damn when we was number 2 in the nation for a hot minute, and we had like the most turnovers that season. Turnover chain coming out damn near every game, about multiple times a game, and of course everybody loved it. I mean, you talking about the whole football world was trying to copy us. I mean, come on,
The
we
whole
still
football world,
trendsetters.
man.
So, but
Some
for people to come back and be like, oh, that's gimmicky and this and that, it was over. Like, hi, first of all, don't blame no goddamn turnover chain on failure. I'm not gonna do that. That's
nah.
crazy. But uh, but the fans, listen, I gotta get on the fans for a little second, man. Look,
I'm talking about, bro. This dude before Manny got the job, this dude said, "Yeah, Manny Diaz. He reminds me of he has potential to be like a Nick Saban or a Dabble Sweeney, like build himself up like that." Now these same fans, he was a fraud. Not that he was a fraud, but he should have never got the job. The coaching search is
right,
way too short. I'm like, come on, man. Like, oh, that type of stuff, bro. It just rubbed me the wrong way, man. You know what I'm saying? I like, hey, I support it. I say
right.
it every day. Like, Manny was my second choice to be a head coach, and when he was our head coach, I was happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I'm turning it around because
Right,
it seemed real good.
right,
You know what I'm saying? 2019 offseason, you know what I'm saying, okay, Buddy fired the whole offensive staff, which is probably it could have been his downfall because he did have some good recruiters on that staff. You know what I'm saying? So he did what we wanted him to do. Whole offensive staff going. Let's get a whole new offense
right.
because the defense straight. Bring in Dan Enos. Now everybody's excited about that until midway through the season. They're like, oh, he's from Bama. He's gonna
Yeah,
get our
until that shit
quarterback
didn't
room.
work.
That shit didn't work. He's gonna get our quarterback room right. We're gonna run a similar offense to Bama. Damn, we don't gotta be the spread. Let's go back to regular football. It doesn't work. Damn, this is horrible. Why is he running this old behind the offense, slow developing play? I'm like, whoa, I thought he was the quarterback guru. Everybody loved him at first. Hey, come on, man.
I mean, he
Next year.
did he did recruit TBD,
Yeah,
um,
I'm gonna give him his credit for that. You know what I'm
but
saying
yeah,
he kind of sealed the deal, like even
yeah.
after he kind of knew he was leaving. Froze up a little bit, B. Oh, why B froze up, man? Yeah, I'm up. Let's finish talking about this Manny Diaz era, man. All right, 2019. You know what I'm saying? We put it on E-Notes. The offense was pooty. You know what I'm saying? People are still a little, you know what I'm saying, about done with Manny. You know what I'm saying? But
Broski.
I can hear you
Yo,
now. Yeah, I can hear you, but your screen froze. You try this best, man. Chug Mobile, great day to be a Miami Hurricane. Yep, yes, sir. Said, but Manny was like a substitute teacher. The only reason I don't agree with that because he came in kind of right away to make changes to the program. You know what I'm saying? As soon as Mark Rick left, like I said, he cleaned out that whole staff. He brought up the new Miami, etc. All that stuff. Talked his trash. Like he had a vision what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? But it just didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I could say about Manny also is Buddy did give his all. You know what I'm saying? He tried to make changes that need to be made. Hey, yo,
I don't know what happened, bro.
I don't know, but it's a lot smoother now.
Cool.
But like I said, Buddy said Manny was like a substitute teacher. I said the only reason I can't agree with that because he already I'm like he already came in with his vision. Then like he knew what he wanted to do with the program. Soon as Mark Ritt left, got rid of the whole offensive staff, came up with the slogan, the new Miami. Hit the transfer portal, was talking his noise. Like Miami, you know what I'm saying? He had his vision already. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I can say about him is that Buddy did try his best, but his best just wasn't good enough. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He made
Yeah.
all the changes that we asked for, even as fans. Like he done it. Offense sucks. Give it the whole offense staff. Danino sucks. Give it to Danino. Blake Baker sucks. Get rid of Blake Baker. Uh, Mike Ruff can't recruit. He's not a good DB coach. All right, bring DVD in.
Right. Manny ain't getting it done. All right, get rid of Manny. I mean, that's it's just
Manny
what it
got rid of
happened. I
Manny.
mean, Manny, Manny got rid of Manny. It's for the best of the program, dog. That's all. I mean, but okay. All right, hold up. So let me get on these fans real quick, right?
Man, what up, man? T2 wow.
Let me get on these fans. So I look, this is what I thought, right? Because I'm new to this. I'm new to the YouTube and the whole community thing, like with all these Kane fans and all that, right? So this is what I thought. You know how you walking down the street, or you just out and about, you see another Kane, you see somebody with a Kane shirt on or a jacket or a hat or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, y'all shout out to each other. Oh, you know what I'm saying? The you throw the you up, like what's up, whatever. I figure
That's
like, hey, that's how it is. That's how it's gonna be in the chat. That's how it's gonna be on Facebook groups and all that. But it ain't like that, bro. Like fans be coming at Miami fans be coming at other Miami fans way harder than they go at FSU fans and Florida fans. I be like, dang, like y'all be talking reckless to other Miami fans, and I'm like,
just
bro,
cause
they calling people stupid and dumb, and like, I'm like, oh, y'all wilding,
man, just cause
like
of
just because
difference of
somebody don't agree
opinion,
with
bro.
you. Exactly. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I don't do that, you know what I mean? And so like for the fans to be getting so mad that Mario coming in and calling people that like Mario stupid, it's like what?
I don't get it.
Like
Yeah, they going down the
it's
man
like
resume.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like stack the two resumes up against each other. Mario's better. Like what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And like listen, Manny cool and everything, but let's just go down. Let's just go down the little laundry list real quick. You know what I'm saying? Listen, because this is let's just forget about Mario for a second. What was the whole world talking about when and when Pope still balls, still
But
dropping balls, but they still starting. Like
you was
what
freezing
are we
up a
talking
little
about?
bit.
You know what I'm saying? Same. I don't know. Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, you just got choppy again.
I'm good. Oh, but like Pope and Wiggins dropping balls, but they still starting. So we all on many head over that. You know what I'm saying? You still playing Gervin Hall. You know, you still playing Amari Carter. These boys missing tackles left and right. They can't, you
I
know what I'm saying?
I think what that was with playing Griffin Hall because Gerber Hall played a lot better last year and the year before. So yeah, it was probably an emotional decision by Manny. Like I know you could do it, man. Like I seen you do it before. Like you never played this bad. You know what I'm saying? And he was patient with it. You know what I'm saying? But he eventually took him out. All due to injury probably helped out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
In order to take him out.
due
But
to
when he got out
injury.
here, yeah. So when he got healthy again, he didn't get back in. You know what I'm saying? We done. We done with that experiment. All right, we tried, but you know what I'm saying you get not played. And then you see what happens. Buddy hit the transfer portal immediately. You
Exactly. It me
know what I'm
because he
saying?
knew.
So
Now,
I
did
don't
he
know
land anywhere? Because I
if Manny
know
was trying to shit. I don't know where.
Bradley Jennings went to Indiana, but I don't know anybody else. Honestly, I can't remember. But
I think
but
Pope. Well,
all them old
they
heads.
said Pope was at Jackson State. I don't know if he
Oh, right,
signed with
right,
him,
right,
but I see him
right.
flipping up.
With Dion and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but yeah, I
I
don't.
mean all the old heads transferring because they know, and it's like, and we know, and like You went 6-7, 8-3, 7-5. You haven't had a double digit win season yet. You know what I mean? Now you might have could have got it in the COVID year if you would have played the last two games. But I mean, you lost the bowl game. That was bad. Um, you let North Carolina put almost 800 yards on us, almost 600 on rushing. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Then
I didn't understand that.
and who was it? Was it Pitt? Was it Pitt the one that threw all them passes on us? Which team put like five something
Yeah,
on us?
this
Five something.
that was this year.
I
Yeah, that
mean,
was Pitt.
I'm like, come on, bro.
How we
Then
beat Pitt though, man, and lose to Florida State?
that's what
We
I'm
beat
saying.
NC State.
You lose to a 3-6 team. A 3-6 FSU. First of all, you can't lose to FSU. Everybody already know that. But you lose to a 3-6 FSU, a team that ain't bowl
Oh
eligible. You
man,
lost to a team that ain't bowl eligible. Listen, it's under your watch. But people
it's
still
under
want to
your
tell
watch.
me that he's better than Mario. So for
Nah,
every what? Oh, he lost to Utah. Okay, we lost to FIU and La Tech. Under
uh,
what you talking about?
La Tech dogfight, Appalachian State, um,
Dog fight.
uh, Central
Western
Michigan
Kentucky dog
dogfight.
fight. Oh yeah, Central Michigan dog fight. Like,
Yeah, like
and
that's
then for every I guess it was like, oh, Utah, blew out Oregon or whatever, or they beat them bad. I'm like, Alabama blowout, Clemson blowout, North Carolina blowout. What you talking about? We get any team, any quality team we play blown out. Those blown off.
yeah,
Like, just say you don't like
yeah,
Mario. Don't say nothing about, like, don't try to compare the
yeah,
two. Just say you don't like Mario.
yeah. You just can't say Mario bad coach. Like it's already proven. Like it's just cut it out, man. Just cut it out. Nah, it could be you don't like Mario, or you just like Manny that bad. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no point in the man is here right now. He didn't even get started. So you
Hey,
can't
hey,
criticize me yet.
Mario here, and we are and recruits already putting up eye emojis like, oh, Mario to the U, like
Yeah,
Najee
yeah.
Kelly already. You know what I'm saying? Wesley already, Wesley over
And
Najee.
well,
You know what I'm saying?
yep, yep. And buddy,
Earl Little want to play.
brother Jay Blaze, he just posted that about Najee Kelly wants to come to the youth.
Yeah, and Earl Little
So
put us
hey,
back in the top three.
and what's even more cool, I seen your boy James Williams and Leonard Taylor. They
Yep,
retweeted Mario.
yep, exactly.
Mario got hired. They retweeted that. So and those are the two boys everybody's worried about, really. Like you know what I'm saying. So like you said, they more committed to the school than the coach right now. You know what I'm saying, which is a good thing.
Exactly.
Like when they say
And
I
they
want to be
and
in Miami Hurricane, like, okay, that means something.
and they know Mario ain't no slouch. They know this man. They know what's up.
Yeah, Timmy
They,
in good
I'm pretty
hands.
sure. Yeah. So people gotta calm down. You know what I'm saying? Now they saying, look, see, listen, I ain't no hypocrite, or I ain't no, like, I ain't, I don't waver. You know what I'm saying? They said, oh, for the question. Now, if Mario come in here and start boofing and playing around, what we gonna say? We gonna say
uh,
get his behind out of here.
yeah,
You already know.
we gotta give him that same energy. That's one thing I've been hearing today, man. People's really trying to defend that. What you seen? He posted that. Marlon says that it's gonna take a little while to rebuild. I'm saying I was like, oh, I ain't trying to hear that, man. Like I need you to make an immediate impact on this
I'm about to
coaching
say
thing.
I ain't
Like,
trying to hear that either. I ain't trying
like,
to hear
like
that
play
either.
it like yeah, like we need to win the coastal next year, man. Like you know what I'm saying
No
if we
facts.
get you for what we got you for playoffs, okay,
Listen,
that's you know what I'm saying. I'm
we
not
get
even
we get that in two
yeah
years. 2 years to three
yeah
years. But Coastal should be next year and the year after that. Think about this.
yeah. That's,
The only team. Look, okay. So am I scared of Pitt? Am I scared of Wake Forest? Or we can't. We gonna not make it to because of Pitt. I mean, Wake Forest on the other side, so we ain't got to
Yeah,
worry about that. We're not gonna make
Kenny
it because
Kenny
of
Pickett
Pitt. Kenny Pickett
Kenny
gone.
Pickett gone too. So I don't want to hear that.
So is what North Carolina gonna jump back up and dog us again? Is that what it is? Like,
Sam,
are
Sam
we
Howell
gonna lose
most
to
likely
Virginia?
gone.
We gonna let Virginia? We gonna let Virginia get it? We gonna let
They
Virginia
just lost
win
their
the coastal?
coach. Bronco
And think
Mendenhall
about
just retired.
right. So I mean, Virginia. I ain't worried about Virginia Tech. I ain't even gonna. You know what I mean? So So if so who? So how we not? We gonna let what? We gonna let Georgia Tech?
Only team that should give us a loss in conference is Clemson because we do play them next year. That should be
But
the
think
only
about this
team
though.
that gives us a loss.
But well, if it's official, we still in AAD and Brent Venables just went to Oklahoma.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just giving Clemson that respect. You know what I'm saying? Coaching wise,
I give him
and
respect. I give him respect, but we
they
should
still got
beat.
their coach over there. Yeah, it should
You
like
remember
we
that
should win
year?
that game.
Yeah, you remember that year when we was raw and we was kind of on the down. We was coming down a little bit, but we was still Miami. And Clemson beat us when they was like on a they wasn't raw. They was just on the come up, or they was decent, and they beat us.
As a
So this should be
2009
the
year.
reverse of
eh,
that. Yeah, something like it should be the same
Oh yeah,
reverse
that
thing. It should
yeah. I remember that. Yep.
like
It should be like that. You know what I'm saying, but I'm saying if we lose to them, I'm okay. That should be it though.
I,
Like we shouldn't lose to nobody else in the ACC.
hey, listen. I'm gonna have to watch Clemson. I'm gonna have to see how good they is before I can be like somewhat okay with that. Cause the way they played this year,
Yeah,
listen, I'm gonna be hot if we lose to them. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. But
And
they lost to the best teams in the conference, so they lost to they lost to Pitt. Did they lose? Did they play Pitt? Yeah, they
I
lost
can't
to Pitt.
remember.
They lost to Pitt, Wake Forest, and NC State, I think. And they lost to Georgia early in the year, first game of the year.
We
So
yeah, we beat Pitt and NC State, so we should beat
beat
them.
Pitt and NC State. You know what I'm saying? But and some cats, you know what I'm saying, some of the fans, like some of them just hate Manny and wanted Mario so bad. But they'd be like, did you get Mario 3 years? Like yeah. If he doesn't have right in 3 years, yeah, we still be good. I'm like, hold up, man. Like, nah, we didn't get him for that. We didn't get him to rebuild the program. We got him to make an impact immediately, man. He's a
Immediately.
proven head coach. Like I don't need no uh 7-6 and then 8-5
No,
next year. Then we're not settling for that. That's why we
we
got rid
should
of Manny.
be
We're not
right.
settling
We
for
should
that.
be 10. We should win at least 10 games and be in the ACC championship game to next
Yeah.
year.
If we
That's me. That's where I'm at. Because the
that's how it
ACC
should be.
we should be back on with this move right here. We should be immediately back on top.
Dog, and I'm
That's
telling
how
you,
I feel.
look at and they said recruits coming in and we got we're gonna have the linebackers come in. Got Basante coming in, Wesley Basante. I'm saying, who knows? Justin Flo might follow Cristobal. I don't know. T2
Nah,
might
he
come in.
on T two might come. I think Flo gonna go. Flo probably gonna go to USC where he from. I don't know. He might
Yeah,
though.
that's
You
true.
never
Yep,
know.
yep,
Hey,
yep.
Orange and
I'll
Green
put my
Blood
money on
said
USC.
yeah. Orange and Green Blood said the money wasn't there for many like it is for Mario. Therefore, he didn't have a real chance, money wise, to have a realistic shot at success. He did what he could with his hands tied.
I
How'd you
mean,
feel about
I
that?
could agree. I mean, I understand what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? But I think every coach that man want to get got. You know what I'm saying we got T-Rob, got Jess Simpson, got uh, dang, what's your boy name? Rhett Lashley. You know what I'm saying? He got,
Yeah,
and those probably those the coaches available to get. You know what I'm saying? They say they dropped the bag for T-Rob. You know what I'm saying, but I definitely
yeah,
understand what Orange and Green Blood is saying because I mean I say
true.
defense coordinator wise, we could have got another defense coordinator, but I don't really see Manny giving that up. You know what I'm saying?
he hindsight, he should have. We all thought that
Yeah,
him taking over, doing the DC job and the head coaching job, we all thought like, okay, he gonna be over DC, he gonna be over the defense more again. That's gonna be great. But he's not experienced enough to be able to handle both, and it didn't work out. So hindsight 2020, he shouldn't have done that. He should have got a DC. Um, but Jess Simpson, T. Rob, Red Lashley, those are good coordinators. Those are good coaches. They you know. So I feel what you're saying. I like right, orange and green blood. I hear you, but listen, if he was in the if we in the SEC, then I kind of give you more credence to what you're saying. But in the ACC, it shouldn't matter because ain't nobody over there got crazy names on they in their roster like except for Clemson. So
yeah. I
uh,
think in the coastal we had the most talent in the coastal. So
yeah,
I mean, like I said, we should have at least won the coastal. I mean, barring some people could say injuries, but um, Gerber Hall, yeah, he
shit,
got
injuries
hurt. I
helped
mean,
us.
Derek King. I think the only injury that I say hurt us the most was probably Don Chaney because there's a couple times I think
Yeah,
some of them games that we lost, a couple times we couldn't get the short yardage conversion, 4th and 1, and
yeah,
I believe
yeah. I
Don
know they
Chaney would
kept
have
doing
got
fourth and
those,
ones with. You're right. They kept doing. I don't understand why they kept doing fourth and ones with Jalen Knight. I love Jalen Knight. He raw. He nice, but
but
you got
he
big. You
not a
got a big behind. That's what I'm saying. You got big Thad Franklin right there. Give him the ball.
yeah.
Like
Stop giving Jalen
that's
Knight
what I'm
21 down
saying.
there.
That's what I'm saying. Like we on a listen. What's going on? How come we? How come us on the sideline or on the couch can say it's fourth and one? Everybody know you running it. Like everybody know you finna try to run the ball. So why you put Jalen
Everybody
Knight
know you
there?
running that there. And I didn't
Come
really understand
on.
that part. I mean, we put that on Rhett. Was that a head coaching decision?
Well, I can't do it. Okay, you probably could put it on red, but it seems like but Manny the one. I don't know. Manny the one finalizing this depth chart. I mean, shoot, who gave him playing time up? Because Thad ain't
I
started
mean,
getting
but
playing
that's
time
that's kind
until
of
um
no, I'm just talking about the
no,
Jalen
I'm
Knight
just saying.
situation.
Oh, talking about yeah, right, but yeah, I don't know why. You know, listen, Red Leslie. I don't know why he putting Red Leslie in. I mean, why he putting listen, if the call was from Rhett Lashley to keep Jalen Knight in the game, then I'm blaming him for that. I'm not gonna give him an idiot. But as a head coach, I don't know. We done seen it multiple times not work. So as a coach, you got to be like, look, put Thad Franklin back down for them short yardage. We not Thad Franklin. I mean, Jalen Knight ain't getting that. He little, he light. Put somebody that's gonna fall
No,
forward.
hey, you can't have that excuse like, I'm not trust his
So I'm
pass
gonna get
ball.
him.
It's not a pass play though. It's gonna run that bit up the middle.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a pet. Like you trying to win or you trying to punish people? Like you know what I'm saying? And then I watched him. I watched you know what I'm saying? I watched that Franklin. He picked up blitzes nicely. You know what I'm saying? People don't that's why I don't be liking that junk. Like, well, you gotta learn how to you gotta block if you want to play. Man, do you want to win, bro?
I'd rather lose than put you in. Because make them slick comments in
Bro,
practice.
people
Then you'll never.
I'm about to say coaches,
I'll lose 20 games before I put you in the pass block.
bruh.
Like,
Hey,
whoa.
I'm about to say coaches really think like that. They really do that, bro. It's like y'all gotta
I
stop.
swear.
Coaches got big egos, dog. Like coaches, y'all gotta chill out
That's all it
sometimes,
is,
bro.
man. That's all it is. The ego trip, man.
Yeah. But listen, I'm happy, bro. I'm excited. I'm so pumped up. Listen, I'm pumped up because of recruiting. Mario, one of the top recruiters in the nation.
Yeah.
So everybody's stealing our talent out. It's gonna be
But
harder.
yeah. And what made me kind of like understand the recruiting so badly is because we have such bad coaching in the past. And I didn't think like I was like, oh, it's just all coaching, man. Like you just gotta. But we always had the talent. at Miami. You know what I'm saying? But we kept losing games. So I'm like, man, the coach is just bad, man. I don't care about that recruiting stuff. Like, we're gonna get what we get. But now I'm realizing, like, oh, you gotta really recruit big to be at the top level. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying Alabama still where they at right now. You know what I'm saying? So, and it kind of got bad because we kept losing, and then we just
Exactly.
wasn't getting those recruits no more. You know what I'm saying? So we getting that back.
Exactly.
Cristobal still
Because
have a lock
people
on
got
South
lazy.
Florida.
Yeah,
Yeah, got lazy. So
yeah, he
they come to
should.
us.
That's what
We'll
I'm
get
saying.
talent.
That's why I'm so exactly. They lazy. They're like, oh man, this Miami. They gonna come. Like, no, bro. And then you gotta win. You listen. If you're lacking, because everybody, this is what everybody say. So I mean, hey, I'm just gonna repeat it. If Miami is lacking in facilities and all this other stuff than other schools, and you ain't winning, come on, you making your job harder to recruit,
Good job, a
and
whole
then you're
lot
being lazy on top of that. Now I'm not saying Manny was lazy because Manny was recruiting. Manny was
man,
recruiting, so I ain't gonna
man, they
say that.
recruit, man,
Manny
recruit
was
his ass off.
trying his butt off. He was,
That,
yeah,
that's why it
he
sucked,
was
man. Cause
really
I'm like, damn, buddy
trying
really
to.
tried,
He
man.
was out
Like
there. He gave,
crystal ball, we got for that
yeah, he
crystal
did.
ball.
But
It's my dog.
I mean, but it was a lot of listen. There's a lot of shadiness going on.
Yeah, it's my dog
There's a
Joe
lot of
Kim.
shadiness going on, bro. Like the whole who that?
Uh, I went to middle school, buddy, but he a USC fan. So pretty much,
Oh, okay.
we like in a parallel universe right now, man.
I know,
Like,
bro.
damn,
Like the Miami of the West Coast.
the Miami of the West, bro. I'm like they got good talent over there, but they ain't got. They've been losing, so everybody been picking their talent, and
Be
then
picking their talent up. Yeah.
yeah, I'm like they got college sanctions. We got college sanctions. Ain't been the same since. Oh,
I'm telling you.
they head coach just left a prestige program. Texas was winning that. Our head coach just left a prestigious program. We was winning that.
Exactly.
I'm like Miami and
USC
USC
about
is just a
to
parallel universe, bro.
for real. It's crazy how coincidental that is. Like USC get their coach and now we get our coach. Like
Yeah,
it's crazy, bro.
man. And these ain't just uh Memphis, but he just did good. Like no, man. Oklahoma made the playoffs, dude. They expect them to
Bro.
make the playoffs
And
almost every year.
now he finna try to. And then who was that quarterback that committed to Oklahoma? He just decommitted and now he finna go to USC, I believe.
Come
So
on
it's
now,
like it's already in the works. It's
30.
already in the works. And then Brandon Ennis, Brandon Ennis, he was like, oh, he was like, he put out a tweet or whatever like that. There's always the crib. I'm like, yeah, come on, Brandon Ennis, come back to the crib. We got Mario. You feel me? Come
Bring
back
your
to
ass back, boy. Bring your ass back.
because he was committed to Oklahoma. He was committed to Oklahoma, but then when Lincoln Riley left, he was like, shit, Mario going to, he's like, oh, it's always the crib. Like, yeah, we need you. We
Yep.
need you. I'm
Bring
like,
that ass here, boy.
so I'm excited though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like now I kind of want the season. I want to fast forward to the next season. I ain't gonna lie.
I know, bro. That's a
Ready
slippery
to put
spot.
this
Like,
one
damn,
behind me.
who gonna coach our bowl game, man?
Rat Leslie gone, Manny gone. It's gonna have to be either Rob Likens or Jeff Simpson. I don't know.
Oh, probably Jess. I think he's assistant, either associate head coach or assistant head coach. One of those.
Oh, but then just yeah. Um, we play Washington State. What you
Man, we
think? We
played
gonna
them.
lose? We gonna win?
I remember we played them in the bowl game. They whooped our behinds, but we should win that.
Yeah, we lost to Washington State. Come on, man. The hell? What that was back in that was Randy Golden. Which one that was?
That was golden. I think I was 20, 20 I want to say 2014 year, because I know we had Brad Kyle. So,
Jet
yeah,
sorry, dog.
2014.
Can't believe that, bro.
If we could bring that program
Hopefully,
up
players will
fast,
be
I
able
think
to.
Miami will.
Oh yeah, I think Miami gonna bring the program up faster. I think USC gonna be nice now. Don't get me wrong, because Lincoln Riley got that offense was like they be
Yeah,
booming. Like if he get a nice quarterback, they be booming. But we already got a nice
yeah,
quarterback. TVD, that boy be slinging that rock. Hey, sometimes I'll be watching the game, I be
yeah.
like, damn, just check it down sometimes, dog.
Hey, I
They be
be
throwing
like
some
that.
deep
Hey,
ball. Like,
that boy, I like it. Okay, if he got one-on-one coverage, he's like, I like my go over your guy. Shoot,
I ain't gonna lie, I like
Rambo
it
been
too.
showing
Hey,
out
that boy
there.
Rambo. I'm about to say that boy Rambo. Hey, he took off. I'm like, boy, I ain't. That boy Rambo came over here and straight show. I ain't know.
Straight
Like,
showed out on the bed, boy. Turned up. Like, but yeah, he is actually my favorite transporter cat. But every time we was talking about it, I was like, I like Rambo, man. He finna show out. You know what I'm saying? We know he finna start from what we got.
oh,
Like, that's
definitely,
automatic.
exactly. You already knew that. You already knew that.
Yeah,
And yeah, he was that. He was the. He dang sure lived up to that. He did what he's supposed to do. And now TVD
yes,
gonna have to
sir.
find a new target because he gone.
You know that boy. He was
Now you
messing with
got
Keyshawn Smith a lot though.
yeah. Now you got Will Mallory coming back, and I'm just like, all right, Will Mallory, you started turning up a little bit. You started playing like you was supposed to play at the end. You know what I'm saying? Because you was hooping in the beginning of the season, then you started tighten up. So I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah, I
see.
was done
Because
with
we
him.
got Elijah now.
But see, that's what I'm talking about. He
Yeah,
was probably one of
was done
those
with us.
like. He's probably one of those like, man, we know you raw. Like, what you doing, man? You know what I'm saying, and he ended up turning up. You know what I'm saying, so it's hard to give up on the guy when you know what he could do. But you do got to teach his ass a lesson. Like, all right, maybe just
You
need to
got to
sit
sit
down
him
for a
down,
bit.
like
Yeah,
exactly,
just
sit him
think.
down. Then when he get a chance to get back in there, he gonna be like, okay, I ain't gonna booth no more, because he, like, you gonna feel like, listen, because this happened when I had sat down when my coach pulled me out the game. It was like, and put somebody else in. I was like, oh hell no, I know Jit ain't better than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I tighten up, like, nah, I ain't boofing no more. So it helps. You know what I'm
Like, yeah, you ain't get back on the field. Can't let that happen.
saying? Facts. I got predictions. My prediction bold. I don't feel like it's really that bold. But the outside people probably perceive it as bold. But I say Mario Cristobal. This is a less of a bold one. Mario Cristobal is gonna bring us a ACC championship within 2 years.
Within 2 years,
But my bolder one is we're gonna win the ACC championship next year.
I mean, this who else could win it?
Like
If Clemson's having the year they having and they losing their coaches like that, like I'm saying, if Clemson doesn't turn up from last year, which they did have the number one recruiting class in 2021, I believe. You know what I'm saying, so that class is probably stacking.
them boys
So
might start fleeing though. I don't know now. The Venables done gone. You still
yeah,
got your
but I
boy,
mean, hey,
what's his
that
name? Tugalale. Tugala. He ain't that good of a quarterback. He big, but he ain't really that good of a quarterback.
like Tuka like that.
Um,
Ain't like DJ Younger Longer,
Tugalale.
no.
I don't know that nigga name. Uh, DJ Ukulele. DJ Ukulele.
Had to say Tuka
I don't know.
It did.
Ukulele, ukulele, something like that. Um, I mean, listen, I feel we're gonna beat Washington State University. That's my prediction, Joe Kim. We're gonna beat them.
Yeah,
You want me to give you a score? I say 38, 28,
38-28.
38, 24. I say we're gonna beat them. Yeah,
Miami gonna
they're gonna beat
blow
by
it.
10. We might beat them by more. You think they're gonna blow it? And they're gonna blow the check. This is what I say. Because all this coaching carousel going on, so you don't really know how the kids gonna show up. But I think they gonna. I think they gonna have. I think they're gonna want to play. I don't know. I just think we should beat them. said something like, is that true? It's like I didn't know we had 26, 25 coaches before him. I didn't know that. I mean, I'm not
Damn.
old, so I wasn't around when all the old heads was.
Yeah, it'd been like 1930.
But the only ones I hear is like the only ones I hear is Dennis Erickson, Schellenberger, Jimmy
Jimmy
Johnson,
Johnson, Butch
Larry
Davis,
Coker,
Butch Davis, Randy
Butch
Shannon, Al
Davis,
Golden. I mean, I guess those are the ones that matter.
Mark Rick, Manny Diaz.
Um,
Who was the trash one? The trash ones in the back. Who's the garbage ones in the back? I mean, when we was trash, who was those? I don't know them guys.
I don't know. Like, the program really started in the 80s. If you want to be realistic. Shoot, before then, they was ready to shut it
That's what
down.
I'm saying. Like that other stuff don't even count.
Uh,
Exactly. They're talking about closing the football team.
yeah, there ain't no point there. Shit trash.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, this.
Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah, we don't make no money, man. Shoot, schools ain't like, hey, you're a liability now. Shoot, no point in keeping this shit
Hey,
around.
yeah, facts, facts, facts.
So I
Somebody
think,
said I was just about to ask
oh, go
you
ahead.
what. No, I was about to say I was about to ask you what's your like predictions of next year?
Prediction
What you
next
think we're
year.
gonna? How you think we're gonna be next year?
Uh, like I said, we should win 10 games regardless. You know what I'm saying? But with the talent that we got,
Right.
and we still got to see who the OC going to be, who the DC going to be. You know what I'm saying? But like I say,
Bad. That's what I want to ask you. Who? What's the name? Like I know I've been hearing Joe Brady, but who other names? I hear much chant for DC, but who are the other names that's maybe possibly? I know Ken Dorsey want to be. What about Ken? I don't know. I don't know.
I, I think that'd be, I mean, if Ken Dorsey finna bring that, the spread, because he is a good quarterback coach.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But he's
yeah.
when
He ain't gonna run that pro style jump, man. He ain't gonna run that. They
Joe
don't even
Brady,
run
that's
that jump like in the NFL.
hey, Josh Allen lit too, but I remember
Yeah,
Josh Allen used to be trash, man, and Ken Dorsey came in there, but Pro Bowl now.
exactly. I'm just
Cam Newton,
saying.
he
I
ain't been the
wouldn't.
same since.
It's kind of funny. I'm like, do we want all these Miami guys back at Miami? Like,
Like man, at this point, if the fans say it, man, it might happen.
I'm like, I don't know. That may get a little sticky, a little hairy right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Conflict of interest. Like, man, we love you, but man, you
Yeah,
gotta go, dog.
all right, man. Yeah, look, yeah, only one I probably say it. Look, I probably don't care how bad they do. If there's a coach, and I'm like, nah, we can't let him go. Probably Ed Reed. I'm like, nah, man. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Hey, people be already like, dog. That's why I don't like, and that's my thing about like not bringing Miami players back because, like, in coaching positions because I love them players, right? I love them, and people like really they like turn on them like if they don't do, you know what I'm saying? Because I hear like people
Bruh.
be like, man, let Ed Reed be head coach or be the DC or whatever, and people be whoever said that. People kill that man in the comments, like, bro, is you stupid? He never coached before. I be like, oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Bro,
So you know what they expect. They do make him the coach there. Shit, they get every
that's what I'm
1 year.
saying, bro. Exactly. I'll get.
Like I feel you can
Yeah, I can't. Nah,
look how he jumped on Mike Rump though. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I'm saying. Them don't might run like that. You know what I mean? So I'll be like, listen, man, y'all boys just kind of help out, one-on-one coaching, little tips and
That's all
things like
that's
that.
that's all I would like. But like they said, Brian McKinney, he been helping out Gary Justice every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have that than just like, yo, get Warren Sapp in there. Like Warren Sapp, not a coach. Are you saying this crazy stuff, man? Hey. get the Norris
Hey,
Moss. He's an actor right now. He don't want to coach, man. Yeah, tripping, man. Ray Lewis out
hey, for real,
giving
they be like,
motivational
I know,
speeches,
bro.
man. He don't want to coach.
Uh, they be talking about get all the greats. He be like get Michael Irvin, like, bro, J on NFL Network and shit, bro. He not coaching, bro. They like,
Like they put that guy like that's an all star crew, man. I'm like, nigga, it's not the Pro Bowl,
for
bro. This is
real.
coaching, man. Like, come on now.
I swear to God. I like what y'all want him to do. Y'all gonna tell him to be y'all want all these young coaches to come back and coach. Then y'all gonna be like, man, y'all just suit up. Just play. Like, no, bro. Like just
Yeah, man. I said, you should have stuck to this.
like
Hey, man, I got you.
yeah, so I don't want that. I don't even want that heat on them because they are the fans crazy, but fans are wild, though.
Nah,
Like,
especially our fans, boy. Shit.
but listen, hold on. This is another thing I need to say about the fans, because people be like, listen, there are some fans that's just ridiculous and overboard and just mean, really, just plain out mean. Then there's some
Yeah.
fans that just a little bit too sensitive for me, a little bit too sensitive. You know, they want to come in like, you UN fans are ridiculous. UN fans are the worst fan base in America and the worst fans in the nation. I'm like, hold on. We had a guy from Auburn or Alabama go poison somebody's tree because Auburn beat Alabama that one year. I mean,
Yeah. They.
tell me we don't have the worst
Yeah. They.
fans. You got people, you got Alabama telling Nick Saban lose one game, get him out of here, he's done. They want his head. You got Ohio
Brother.
State fans talking about fire Ryan Day. Hey, what is you talking
Brother.
about? We're not the worst fans,
Alabama.
bro.
Yeah, we not. I think we just. I think just because it got so bad and it's been 20 years, I think we just got real impatient with stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, like Alabama fans, they're like, yeah, we need to start working on Dabble right now. I'm like, what? I'm like, all right, give us Nick Saban and shoot. If it's a problem, shoot, what's wrong with you? And then you
I
gonna
swear
win
to
it. Then he
boy,
win that
oh my
championship
lord,
next
I
year.
swear,
I'm like,
I swear,
y'all
because you know he
crazy.
will.
Yeah,
Hey, Nick Saban, come on to Miami, baby.
like, yeah,
Hey,
bring
but
the
now we
whole
got
crew
Mario, so I'm
down.
good.
Yeah,
But I'm
but
saying, fans be wilding, bro. Fans be wilding.
like Nick
Like,
Saban said it,
y'all
man.
gotta relax.
He said they just spoiled, man. Someone just spoiled.
It, and that's another thing. I think because we've been so bad for so long, we too used to like mediocre. We too used to mediocrity. Like people saying stuff like, I mean, listen, people are really saying things that make me question. Like, what are you talking about? Do you know the standard? Like, do you just you want
It's
to
been
like?
so
What are you
long,
talking
man.
about? I mean,
Look,
people
this
saying
how
stuff.
bad
I
it
mean,
is.
listen,
We just want to win the coastal. Like that's how bad it got.
yes, bro. And they talking and like, listen, say what you want. If you like Manny, fine, cool. I mean, if that's your guy, whatever. I'm not gonna be mad at you for that. But how do you make it? How you constantly make excuses for somebody that bad? Like that's not. Listen, if you don't like Mario, fine. I don't have a problem with that. But it's plain, it's clear as day. Manny is not the guy to get us to get us to the promised land. He's not the guy. He could have been here 10 years, and 10 years with not a one nothing in 10 years. I mean, you can see progression. You can see progression. Like you don't have to come in and win a championship off the bat. We understand that, but we looking for progression. Look, in 3 years, I mean, we was 8-3 in a COVID year. Everybody getting COVID, getting knocked out, this and that and the third. Everybody got an extra year. Everybody got a free year to come back and be better, and was worse. How you do that? That don't make no
I,
sense.
I don't. I never understood that. That Alabama game, man, it kind of. I'm glad we played that game first because it was like a measuring stick. I was like, damn, man, we still not ready, bro. It's crazy.
I told y'all we weren't gonna be ready, but I thought we would be better. But I told you, like when we did, I remember when we doing this, we was on the show with Flo and John, and they was talking about. No, he was saying, no, I think it's better, man. I think we'll have a better chance if we play them in the beginning of the season rather than the later in the season. And I told her, I was like, no, I said Miami never comes out the gate strong like that. Is you like thing about the past, we never do. Like playing some team like Alabama, first game, we didn't work out no kinks. We always undisciplined. We always getting penalties, jumping off sides, all type of stuff. Like that's not a game to try to work out kinks against. Like it's not. And sure
Nah,
enough, got the doors blown off. Like I told
yeah. Like I said, that's over with. Water on the bridge now. It's a new era, baby. I know, man. Get the Rock
yes,
as I
sir.
seen somebody say that. Man. Get the Rock as an athletic director.
Right, get the Rockets. Like that man's a
Strength and conditioning coach. My bad.
superstar. That man ain't got time. Man ain't got time being movies, red carpet interviews. Man,
I could be there once
man
a
ain't
year,
got time
man.
to do no junk like that. He the last person that got time.
Man, look, Ed Reed barely
Literally.
had time. Man. You think the Rock got time? Shoot.
What I'm saying, Ed Reed was barely there. Like, come on, man. Let's just lead listen. If a UN player becomes a coach, get into coaching and build a resume, then okay, I'm cool with that. But these glorified Hall of Fame, the guys that just relax and chill on the side, like they can't be coaches,
Like,
man. You just can't hop in and be a coach. That's not how it works.
I'm not saying, I'm like you said, they relax and chill on the sidelines. I'm like, yeah, that's what they want to do. They don't want to coach, man.
Exactly. That's why, and I'm happy. I hope that because I heard former players was banned from being on sidelines and stuff like that. I'm hoping that with Mario, that players will be able to come back on the sideline and be around the team more and stuff like that.
That's
And
crazy, man. Because like we heard that Randy Shannon and then Al Golden
my
came in and he was like, "Oh no, they're welcome anytime." And then we heard reports that Al Golden wouldn't let him on the sideline and all this shit. And then Manny come in, he's like, "Yeah, we want our former players here." And then we heard reports that he didn't let them on the sidelines. I'm like, "What's going on with that?"
exactly, what's up, bro? Like, it ain't like they finna try to over. You ain't gonna coach. Like, oh, don't listen to what the coach said. Do what I say.
Niggas, they probably talking shit, man. Y'all sorry as hell, man. Never, y'all ain't trying to play, man.
Huh, man. Like, man, what y'all doing, man? You scared? Y'all boys scared? I
Yeah,
already know, cause they
coach,
damn
don't
sure be
blame the
knowing they
coach.
scared out there.
Don't blame nothing on the coach. Coach ain't out there.
Huh, man. Like, you the one that missed that tackle. Hey, for real.
Yeah, coach, all right, bro. Y'all doing too much. Yeah, they
But
need
yeah,
that though. Shoot.
they do need
Like,
that. They need that. So my so I guess we gotta wait for the announcements on Radakovich is if he's gonna come or not, or if it's official or not. Because signs are pointing to he's coming, but until it's official, I can't really get excited about it. Or and then we gotta find out if how much involvement will Zoe have in the program because I still hope that Zoe can get in somehow, some way because this
that'd be
all
dope.
started from Zoe. Yeah. Um, and Zoe was on the sideline at a couple games, so he was actually
I
sitting on the
seen that.
bench. So
Seen that he's talking to some of the players. I seen what their head
right.
was, man.
So I'm excited, man. I
Yeah,
feel
man. What do you think's gonna
it
change
started all
first,
over
man?
again.
Yeah,
This is what I think. Oh, okay. I heard somebody else said this, but this because I was watching the Coach Hayes show. Somebody else said this, but I believe this will be the first thing to change. Um, discipline. Like the kids would be kids would not be kids would not be jumping off sides. Kids would not be, making so many mental errors. Kids would not be taking pictures and doing selfies and being on social media right before the game. Kids would not be, you know, taking pictures on the sideline. Like that stuff won't happen. So I think the culture is going to change immediately.
Yeah,
The responsibility level is going to be like the accountability and the responsibility level is going to be Miami going to just look different. You're going to look like a well run program. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to look so freelancey, free spirited. I hope he don't suck all the fun out. I hope that ain't what it is, but it's just going to be a structured team. You know. So I think that's what's
yeah,
going to change first. Of course, the recruits going to come in off rip, big boys. So the O line,
yeah.
the trenches gonna get fixed first too. So and
Oh
we
yeah,
need
better
that. We
shoot.
need big boy O
Oh yeah, O
line.
line coach. Shoot.
Yeah, I'm hearing he gonna bring in his boy Mirabal and the strength and conditioning coach. What's his name? Something Field. I hear he gonna
Man,
bring them in. So
how you like Gus Feely, man? I see a lot of people giving criticism. Bro. Not Gus Feely, David Feely.
what they saying about him?
Is saying he was a good strength and conditioning coach. Like he didn't really develop the players, play football, etc. He's like most thing I'm hearing, he
Well,
just
okay, this is what I'm
developed
gonna
these
say.
like Beach Boys.
Beach Boys. Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. See, I don't understand that. See, this is one of them back pedal things.
Yep,
Everybody was
yep.
so excited about David Feely and what he was doing. I remember the before and after pictures being posted, whether it was looking like string beans and now they was cock diesel. Listen, David Feely was getting them boys big. The lack of production or the lack of grit and toughness and all that had I don't listen, I don't believe it had nothing to do with David Feely. I mean them boys put on muscle, them boys put on weight. Now what they did with that weight, I, that's not David Feely fault. I mean, he just get you stronger, get you bigger, and
Yeah,
faster.
yeah, can't
You know
strengthen
what I'm
nobody
saying? That's
heart.
how, that's my personal. Exactly. Like, I mean, I can't
You
blame
got to
David
think
Feely
about
for that. Now, I think when what
what he did with Jalen Phillips. You know what I'm saying? That boy came in,
that's what I'm saying.
got in the program,
That
got
boy
him
was
up. Look what
string
he did with
beans.
Greg. Did with Gregory Russo. Hey, come on, man, y'all tripping.
That's what I'm saying. I think when when certain people get fired or they get let go or pushed out, then a lot of bashing start going like, "Oh, you're better." We're like, no, 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 no. He was not. He was good. He was definitely better than the buddy we had before. What you talking about?
Yeah,
Because
them
he
boys
wasn't
looking
doing a
like buffet
goddamn thing.
boys.
Yeah. So
That boy lazy in the bitch too, man. Like, damn, man. You can't be a
I'm
lazy strength
saying,
conditioning coach. You got to be the nigga that's taking C4 energy drink
I'm saying,
3 times a
you
day.
feel me?
Shoot.
You feel me? Got a tradition to, you know what I'm saying? Got a tradition to cook that's fat and sloppy. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. And
Oh, man.
but it was just collecting the check, man. He wasn't doing nothing.
Dude, that boy fat and
But
sloppy. And like, I don't want to do what you doing. Like, I don't know.
let me
Like,
stop talking about Buddy like that. I don't know, dude.
nah, man, he was under Mark Rick. Mark Rick
Yeah,
been around
so
for a long
I
time,
like
so
David Feely.
yeah.
I don't know, man. I like David Feely.
Yeah, I like them.
I don't have no beef with him. He was doing what he was doing right.
Yeah, because he was the god. Best thing to happen to the Miami Hurricanes, and then you know what I'm saying, I was just something to complain about, I guess. Man,
Yeah,
I'm like,
people,
what?
not listen.
Y'all know y'all getting on him? Like, come on, bro. Like,
Complain about Manny. Now that's the only person you need to complain about. Or you can complain
That's the
about Julio Frank and Blake James because that's the only like Julio Frank finally woke up and was like, "Oh my God, I didn't know." Thanks to Kurt Hershey and all this. Then blame Blake James for not helping Manny out or providing enough resources or whatever. I don't know, but
you know
David
what?
Fee, come on,
That's
man.
crazy.
How you
Like
how
I
you
don't. Go ahead.
nah go ahead. I was just saying I don't know how blame David Fee.
No, I was just saying the Kirk Street joint, man. Like like that really affected the administration that bad. The boy said, "All right, we gonna new coach. We finna take out hella money. We want to activate our boosters. We got." I'm like, damn. Like I kind of took it with a grain of salt. Like he called him out, whatever, man.
They
But yeah,
activate our boosters. Hey,
that
I'm
was
telling
for
you, listen,
this much
look,
money in
if
the
I was like
football
you,
room.
right? Because, bro, listen, if because you was kind of staying out of it, you know what I'm saying? So without knowing what was going on behind the scenes, I would have been like you, like, man, Miami get caught out all the time, whatever. Like, I just been over here like, man, he got to do something better, man. He got to tighten up. This shit here trash. But talking to Flo and because Flo put me on. Like I was like, man, because I be watching the Flo. I watch his show and I watch all the shows. You know what I'm saying? He got like 100 shows. I be watching all of them. And you got your boy David, um, Rasta edits. You got Max. Um, you got John and Flo, and he be bringing recruits on because he do NIL deals with the players on the team. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, it's dope.
I be watching it, and so he be like talking on the shows, and he was like, man, yeah, if you're not in that, he's like, yeah, I dropped the nuggets in the group chat. If you in the group chat, get on the group chat. And I had to hit him up. I was like, bro, I need to get in the chat, bro. I'm trying to figure out what nuggets you dropping. Because this was all for like recruits at first. Like, because he didn't want to report it. He's like, I'm gonna let the guys report it or post it or had a day or whatever. I'm not gonna tell you who's coming to Miami, who whatever. So I'm like, oh yeah, let me get in the chat. He's like, yeah, such and such say he committed to Miami. He gonna commit to Miami. Such and such say he gonna commit. I'm like, all right, bet, 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 bet. And then this whole Miami stuff, coaching stuff started happening. So he like, oh, he got connects. People in on the inside. People that's connected to the whole situation. And so he knew things. And I was like, so I really was like, oh snap, like, what the hell going on? If I was like you, I probably would have been like, yeah, that shit don't, that don't mean nothing. But knowing what he knew, I'm like, oh snap, because he was like, man, when Kirk Herbstreit said what he said, it, it started a whole chain of what I'm saying, chain reaction. Like the BOTs was
Mm.
like, they was ready to get Manny up out of there. And then, I heard then Manny Senior stepped in and was like, nah, y'all ain't gonna fire him. Y'all gonna let him finish out the season. Don't tarnish the name, whatever. So then, and you had BOT members that was on Manny's side. So when he started winning, it was like, I don't know, he might be able to save his job. Then he lost to FI shoes, nail in the coffin. Boop, out of there. Then you had Zoe in the background was putting all these big money guys together and was like, look, you don't gotta put up your money. Like you don't gotta pay. You know what I'm saying? We got the boost. I got everybody already ready on go to, buy him out to get Mario. Like, you know what I'm saying? And invest in the program, investing. Now, I see, I didn't know nothing about the stadium. That came out later, but it was just like they was ready to invest in the program. Like we finna get better facilities, get better dorms, get better this and that and the third. Snap. So they was like, but it was all contingent on what I heard was if Manny stayed, they was gonna back off. Like, all right, well, do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna,
Mm.
all right, I guess you don't want this money. So for me, it kind of made me feel like Manny was gonna get fired regardless because it was just too much money
Okay.
and like support behind the
Uh,
change. So
oh, that's why you said he had to go.
yeah, but it was a whole roller coaster, bro. It was a whole crazy. Everybody was like, man. the way Miami going about it's a whole shit show, whatever. And everybody on social media like, yeah, man, the way they handling Manny is just it's embarrassing, it's disgraceful, it's unclassy, and all this and all that. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Y'all don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And then Manny put out a little statement today, and he said he was disappointed in how things was handled. And I'm like, and I don't know, I assumed that he was told behind the scenes, but maybe he wasn't. I don't know. So hey,
Yeah, maybe did.
I mean,
Pops probably
I'm
told
sure
him.
he knew something.
Yeah, but I do know when you still got the
Yeah.
job, you still got to do your duties every day. So as he was still the coach at the time, I was like, all right, still do your
Right.
duties, go out there, recruit, etc. Because I think Cristobal did the same. I'm saying after the Pac-12 game, he was still recruiting until they finalized that thing.
Right.
So
Exactly. Until it was finalized, then they canceled recruiting trips, and then it was like, all right, boom. It is.
yeah,
And they supposedly they make an announcement tomorrow at I think 9 or 10 in the morning. So
yeah, yeah. I ain't know Zoe had no connects
it's
like
all
that,
good,
man.
bro.
That's what's up, man. Shoot. So yeah, I
Yeah,
guess Zoe,
Zoe got the bro. Zoe been behind this whole thing.
yeah,
That's
Zoe,
what
yeah,
I'm
I guess
saying. He
he
might
really
be
got this thing
involved
going.
some way somehow.
It sounded like he got the whole thing going,
Exactly.
really. You
Like
know what I'm saying? He was able to get everything
he
together.
he he did. That's why he's
Shoot.
sitting on the sideline. Like Manny Diaz
Yeah.
didn't want him on the sideline, but he was still sitting there because like yeah, like
Is I know who you know then. Shoot.
um
I'm not,
right. If Blake
shit.
James got fired too, it's like really you can't. I mean,
Yeah, shoot.
because it's like
Sound like it was
he had
already the
everybody.
AD. Shoot.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He got interviewed. Eddie Nunez got interviewed. Jurich got interviewed from Louisville. Eddie Nunez from New Mexico.
Yeah,
Zoe and
I heard Nunez backed out of son. They didn't really say the reason, but I guess the narrative. That's what
yeah,
it
I
was.
don't know the reason
That
either. They were
that's what
saying
they
he
was
was too
saying.
public about it, but I don't know.
Yeah, and that's what they was saying. It was like uh, board of trustees members. The one I was with Manny, and it was like they was just trying to stir up some mess, put out stuff to make Miami look like a shit show.
Yeah, Epstein and Manny Senior and some other dude. I can't remember the other dude's name, but yeah, and then some board members like putting out false information and reports or whatever. I don't know, man. They're trying to make it just like the narrative was to scare people from coming to Miami and stuff. I'm like, why would like self-sabotaging? That's what you're trying to do? Like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
But it's all over now. We in here.
so yeah, we here
We
where we at.
new
Last year
era.
we was upset because Manny didn't want Zoe as the football personnel, whatever, man. But which I don't blame Manny because
Right.
I'm saying you can't be a man in another man's house. You know what I'm saying, but I wouldn't doubt that Zoe came in there with good intentions, but I'm saying Manny probably didn't want nobody looking over his
But
shoulder
that's the
like that.
thing.
Like,
But see, that's the thing though. People talking about. See, look, that's the whole thing. People talking about. Oh, like your boy, Orange and Green Blood. He talking about Manny. They didn't give Manny the resources. Whoop the whoop the whoop. Hands tied. But he cut off his resource. He didn't want Zoe there. Zoe could have gave him the resources he needed. He ain't
yeah,
want him there. So of course, if I say let me be over football operations, and you tell me no, guess what? Guess what? I'm gonna take my resources. I'm taking with me. Like, okay, well, I'll just wait till you get fired, or I'll be campaigning for you to be fired if you don't perform well. And then once I get in, I would bring my resources with me because you chose not to use me. So okay,
right, right. Yep. Like I said, we here we at though. You got anything else, bro?
nah, that's it, man. I almost went. I was supposed to go but I kept it G. I kept it light. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I had calmed down, so I was like, I'm gonna just chill out.
Got everything off your chest.
Yeah, I feel
Yes,
good.
sir. All right, man. Yep. I guess if something else happens, shoot, we'll be back here, man. But right now, everything looking good. Hey,
Yes, sir.
yep, man. It's your boy Salo.
I always
That's
remember,
everything.
dog. It's your boy B, and keep everything 1K.
Yes, sir.